Alright, quick video to right some wrongs on the AT15, possibly the most underrated excitement machine in Blitz. Tech tree, there it is. I'm running the Top Gun in it, the 20-pounder. But you can run the one before with the other barrel and it's absolutely fine. I'm going to show you two games running the different guns. Ultimately you get to Deathstar. Most people drive this tank to get there, but I kind of started playing it, expecting to hate it, and ended up loving the damn thing. So anyway, some gameplay. So first one, I'm going to go C. Basically, you know, this excitement machine is not going to be driven into the desert. It's not very mobile, but for all of that, if you put it in a good situation, it's extremely effective, as you're about to see. It's a lovely block from the 30 there. I think you realise this because anyway, so I'm going to go C, and really what you want to do to play the tank is put it in front of the enemy and kind of press the button. You can hide the copper on the right hand side, but I mean it's got strong armour. But to be effective you need to be putting its DPM to work, and as you can see I'm doing that on this target. There we go, he's had enough. You can see he's just had enough, and there's T29 going to come right in front of me. I'm going to track him, and you watch the gun on this go to work. Like, you can perma-track things, and that's what you want to be doing. Just get something in front of you and perma-track it. There you go. I mean, how long did it last? 15 seconds? The Indian, I'm just going to spam. I'm just going to spam him. I'm going to switch to APCR and spam him. And you can see, he's like, no, I'm just not sitting in front of that thing. So I'm going to move on to the IS-6. And you see the way I'm playing the tank. You see this tank camped at the back in so many games, and it upsets me. And then it gets left on its own when the team are dead, and then it gets circle of death, and then people say it's an awful tank. It just isn't. To be effective, you've got to put it in the middle and just brawl. I mean, look at this Indian PZ. He's got nothing. Just burnt him down in less than 10 seconds. So next victim. So I'm looking at this and I'm going, yeah, Tiger. You know, Tiger's going to last, what, 4 seconds in front of me? Pretty much. Tiger P, yeah, he's going exactly where I want to go, but that's fine. I'll go the other way and we'll double team this guy. No worries at all. I'm going to get up behind him. Watch this shot, by the way. I'm loving this. Like, that bounces. Anyway, goodbye to Tiger. And then we're going to move on up. I kind of need to make an apology to the 30. I guess it's karma for him, but he's lining up the shot right. He's going to give this. Sorry, mate. That's not on purpose. Really, isn't it? It's just novice gameplay. That's the Bulldog done, and we're moving on to the Panther. I've done 2.7k. I've not stopped moving. If you think this tank's boring, you're wrong. It's the most fun you can have. Look at this state of it. Look at it go. You can kind of miss shots and then just doesn't matter, isn't it? There's no long in a second. And there goes the Panther. So there it is. Brawling in an AT7. The second game's going to be a little bit more tactical. I just wanted to show you that you don't have to camp this tank at the back and wait for your team to die and then moan about how bad it is and how immobile and all the rest of it. Get in the action. Go brawl stuff. Right, second game, Supremacy on Wastelands. It's another mad game. I'm going to go C, and just to explain, you want your team around you. Now look, sometimes they bugger off and leave you on your own and you get COD'd, and that's a bad situation, but you really want to go with your team at all times. Try your best to keep up with them. I know it's not a quick tank, but do that. The other great thing about the tank is you can have a good chat when you're driving it, because you know, you don't have to worry too much about concentrating. It's really slow at the beginning of the game. So we're going to keep on moving. What you can do is basically find a ridge, because you've got gun depression. That wonderful thing. You can find a ridge like this and look down upon the enemy, and again I want them in front of me, and I'm just going to start spanking this poor old ISU. No scope. It gives you one back, but look at these gun mantles, well tough. I'm not even going to aim, I'm fed up now at watch. But I'm going to basically target him because he's got a big gun, he's a nasty tank, and I'm going to take him out of the game. And by the way, I'm getting shot in the side by an AMX, but I'm ignoring him. You see the arrows? Watch the arrows like a bugger, but look, there's so much armour on this that he's just sat there, and yeah, Gravedigger deals with him. I don't know what he's doing there. Anyhow, again, you got to watch the arrows on this tank, so you can see I'm watching them. I'm nervous because they've got things to my left. You do not want anything to the side or behind this tank. You keep the enemy in front at all times. So there you go, the Tiger P. I ain't worried because the guys are holding him. And then KV-13, okay, next victim. So I'm going to stick him again in front of me. I'm going to literally go after this guy now. I'm going to be his personal nemesis. You know, if I can aim, that is. I mean, I spam a lot of shots on this tank, but I mean, don't worry, there's another one along in a minute. So here we go. I'm going to go after this guy. You see how aggressively I'm playing the tank. I'm not playing it at the back, I'm not sniping, I'm just going after stuff. Watch this shot, by the way. This magic wargaming shell. Where did it go? Anyhow, next target. So again, watching the arrows like an absolute bugger. I don't want either of these two tanks behind me. There you go. They make their decision, they go right. They're now in front of me. I'm going to support our low, our big fat Mr. Louverman as he goes over the top. And I'm going to take the T49 if I can actually land a shot. There we go, 2.5k, no problem at all. Underestimated tank, sadly underestimated, jettisoned when people get the Deathstar. I'm keeping it, it's a keeper, it's flaming OP, 72% in it at the minute, awesome tank.